Hi, I'm Annie. My passion has always been the hospitality and entertainment industry. The industry is full of flavor and just bursting with opportunities. I've always been fascinated by the idea of entrepreneurship, but I don't think most people even realize how much work it takes to be a successful entrepreneur. Overall, a word is just a word, and what a person does is more meaningful. In this show, we'll discover the most important entrepreneurial key success factors. Hi, today's guest is very special. She has finally attained her 5th academic scroll and managed to enter the Malaysia Book of Records yet again. Bright and attractive, among other things. A very talented, strong-minded woman who came to define independent strength and determination. And she is Dr. Soo Wincci. Hi Wincci, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you on the program today.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and we are now at Club 9. It's located on the 9th floor of Elite Pavilion. We would like to thank the management for providing us with such a cozy environment for this interview today.
Amazing.
You know. You are our nation's pride.
Thank you.
One of the most inspirational women.
Thank you so much.
So let's share with us your experience.
I think my experience have been a very crazy one. Until today, I think my parents, my media, or everyone say that how and what do you want to achieve and all these things. So for me, I think people will see the success part. But it took me almost 15 years to achieve 5 degrees.
It's really incredible for what you have been through, for what you have done, and for what you have achieved today.
I think maybe because I'm not given the luck. I'm not given the what do you call that? I don't have a smart brain, honestly. I'm a person where I need to dig myself. I need to have a lot of hard work, and for me, I don't like shortcut. So 15 years, but I'm still continuing. I thought it's almost the end. So now I'm in Spain doing my second PhD.
Yes.
And even the whole journey is not smooth. I've been there for 2 years. I started everything from scratch again as a student. So what I've achieved here, I let go and I went there and I come back again.
Yeah, it's really outstanding. You got a law degree, you got an MBA, you got 2 masters and a PhD.
And a PhD.
And you're getting a second PhD now.
PhD now. Yeah, so I think people won't understand and stuff, but because I think we are the frontliner, if you want to lead a trend, you must be adventurous.
True.
You must set a vision. It might work, might not work, but as long as you finish the line, you lose or win, it doesn't matter. For me, it's like I just want to complete it. You know, for me, every time, whenever I want to give up and all these things, I just go back to whatever my vision was.
It's the journey that counts, I believe.
The journey,
the experience.
If you say that it's smooth, I would tell you that there's so many drama and all the bumpy road behind the scene. Which, you know, beauty queen, we are trained in that way where anything happens, in front must look beautiful and, you know, everything must be calm. But backstage is very messy. But I learned my mistake, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned my mistake.
It's always from mistakes.
From mistakes, and I would say that today and stuff, every step I took, I know what happened. So it's not like what you say, people buy the set or people go shortcut. You know, every time, whenever, you know, God is very kind of, you know, strict with me. Whenever I take a shortcut, He will want me to go back there and redo it again.
God has His plans for you, I believe.
Yeah, so until today, I think the whole industry will say that, you're still studying, not enough. Because for me, I would say that because I love my industry. For me, I'm not studying anymore. I'm researching.
True.
And for me as well, I think I would like to learn not just from by the book. That's why I like to go research.
Correct.
And nowadays the policy in overseas is very strict. So you cannot stay with the artist visa for so long. So my only way is just keep studying, keep working, and keep being an artist.
And it's also true to enhance knowledge through hands-on experience.
Yes, because the audience level, everyone is getting higher and higher. And honestly, I don't want to be there just for the fame. I don't want to be there just like a vase. I want to be someone who, like, you know, the art, it can have something else inside. You know, whenever you have a purpose, so something dead, you can transform it into something alive. Because I do music, I do acting, hosting, cooking.
Multi-talented.
And nowadays I need to do student show to survive here. The industry is very challenging.
True.
And I told them that entertainment, if you want to come in just for fame, please don't come in. It's going to be very tough.
It's a very good advice. Yeah.
It's going to be very tough, and I would tell them all the reality side first. You know, sometimes you can be positive, but I would tell you the reality side, the cruel side. If you can face that, then you can go.
It's better that way rather than just coat them with sugar. Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm a chef, I know. If the thing is coated with sugar, something is hiding there.
Yeah, one of these days have to try. You have to try what you cook.
Yeah, so I was tell them like, nowadays we encourage girls to stand up and stuff, but also we must know where we stand.
True.
You know?
Independent strength is very important.
Independence and stuff like for me as well, like from pageant, from everything, we never take shortcut. Even from pageant to acting, I never skip.
You're someone with very strong determination, very strong-minded woman.
Maybe they say maybe 我比较蠢. It's like I'm a bit bodoh.
Not really. You are a very talented, very smart woman.
No, I think it's because I have a lot of great mentors. I think this line is not just about ourselves already. You see, alone, it's a lot of layering from a lot of my mentors, my parents, my family, my school. I carry the brand. So like nowadays as well, I carry, let's say, international brand. I need to be even careful.
True.
You know,
True. Yeah.
I was like, I can do all this. Ding, ding, ding. You're a doctor now. So okay, I cannot do this. I cannot do that.
True. Yeah, it comes with the name. Yeah, it comes with the name.
You know,
yeah,
like even when I win the Miss Malaysia, it's like, oh, I cannot do this. Understand. I was like, I cannot drink something or whatever. I was like, understand.
You have to be very careful.
Yeah, I was like, I used to be like, very. Now I was like, I'm sorry, I cannot do this. Oh,
correct.
Faham. You know, they understand. I also understand.
Yeah. But is it very difficult for you that you can't be carefree anymore? You have to be very careful. Everyone is watching your movement.
I used to be very careful until I lost my life. So I learned that lesson. Nowadays, I would say that I try to be flexible, but also I try to be myself. I don't want to lose.
You don't lose yourself.
Me. You know, I used to be like, wow, the first year of Miss Malaysia, where so I never go, cannot go clubbing, whatever. I was like, I become a statue
keep up with
already.
the image. Yeah. You restrict yourself very much.
Yeah, I was like every time when I get a title or award, I will try to fulfill my duty for 1 year. Say bye bye. I need to go do my things.
Then you move on. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know what's my mission. And nowadays, every award will only last you for 3 months or a day. And please don't stay there too long.
True.
Yeah, I was like, fame and all this thing will blind you, and you need to go and seek your own chance. And you need to go and try and knock on the door. Like now, producing, I need to go and pitch. I need to go and bag. So it's very different. So
because opportunities don't come knocking at your door anymore. You have to go and find.
No such thing.
Yeah.
I would say no such thing.
Yeah.
Of course, sometimes you need to be patient and wait, but you still need to do the groundwork.
True.
You know, that if you don't go for audition, you don't
Nothing
go
comes
and
easy.
discussion, it won't come. You wait there, I think it's ridiculous. Or you just go for classes, things will come, but you need to do something to attract.
Yeah, that's very much true.
Yeah.
So, you want to share with us a little about your journey in Spain? I believe that it's, I read some articles about you in Spain.
Spain was my turning point. I think 2016 after I got my doctor title, and that year I won a lot of awards. I think a lot of people would think that that's my peak already. You know, I'm going to stay here, whatever.
But that's not it.
That's not it. Yeah, I think I decided to take a huge risk to apply to a school where I've been dreaming for 10 years already. If 10 years ago I really wanted to go to school, but I don't have the qualification to have the music background or all these things. So I was testing my luck as well. So I applied to Hollywood first music school. Someone applied to music production. I was like, I won't get it. And then I think it was May. I received an email. Asked me to go for second interview.
Wow.
Oh, I went for interview already. I think won't get it one, won't get it one. July, approved. August, I need to be there.
God.
I was like, that thing was like, either you go, and then I thought here the company I can sustain. I went there first month. I can tell you, I was like, I better shut the whole company down. The syllabus was like, and everyone there is Grammy Award, like Oscar. I was like, okay. So this is my dream.
Yeah,
yes.
There's no way you can do both.
There's no way I can do both. I always thought that, that's why I would say that whenever here is our homeland, there the visa there's problem. You go there 3 months, you cannot come back like that because they are very strict. So they are very strict with their policy and stuff. So I told my team here also they don't believe. I was like, policy change already. If I want to come out, one, my syllabus, GPA, I cannot hit the marks. Second, I don't think I can graduate if I come back. Third, I don't think the visa are going to approve me out. So it's going to be very tedious for me. So at that point of moment, I need to make a drastic risk and gamble. I don't know whether can I graduate, and I don't know, will Malaysian forget about me? But no choice, because that was always my dream.
Yeah, it's still a decision that you
for
have
me,
to make.
Yeah, I was like, I know I might fail already. So I proceed with that. I closed down my company, I freeze everything. I was left with €1. I don't know whether do I have the budget for my fee. My rental also, I'm almost like, being chased out already. So what happened was, I saw there was a working position in the studio. I trained myself every night. I grab it, I went for interview, I plead them some more. I got the job. So that one only can save me from the, rental. But I was surviving with €1 for almost 2 to 3 months.
My goodness,
so
€1.
Yeah, they what? €1, how you survive? I was like, I go to the store, the spaghetti was 39p, the flour was 29p.
Oh my God.
I was like, every day 15 spaghetti.
Yeah, you have to count.
And then I was working in the studio, I was doing my project, and then I was begging my friend to borrow me the credit card to swipe for my school fee.
Oh my.
I was like, I never begged you all before, but because I helped them a lot whenever they would have problems. So I was like, I don't need your money, I need your credit card only. And it's not paid to me. It's a genuine school and all these things. So then the whole school also begged me to stay. Because a lot of artists went there, after 3 months they went off. Because it's like, they say that it's a hybrid course. So I was like, I went there and stuff, then graduated and I gotten a scholarship.
Right,
So I never come back for 2 years.
Wow. It must be very hard for you there.
Hard, but it was a life-changing point for me.
Okay. Well, at least you learn your life journey. Okay, it's something that you will always remember.
Yeah, always.
Okay, and whenever you share with somebody, that's something worth sharing.
Something worth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what happened is we're going to be right back after the break. Hi, welcome back.
Thank you.
Right, what we're going to do is we're going to try something different here.
Okay.
This, the food here is recommended by the management.
Wow.
It's not in the menu.
Okay.
Okay, and this one here is a maguro tuna tata, marinated in citrus flower.
Wow.
And this one is a sous vide Atlantic octopus with the wasabi aioli with the potato sweet corn.
Wow.
Looks yummy, right?
Yeah.
And I believe that one match with your clothes.
And also we always order this in Spain.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
we
it's
always
very
have
nice.
this one.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Yeah. It reminds me of my MasterChef competition.
Right, yeah, I forgot,
That was from
I forgot
MasterChef.
about that. I forgot about
Yeah,
that. Right,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to give it a try and
Yes,
let's
I
see.
would. Yes, yes.
Let's see how it is.
Wow. Amazing, man.
I'm gonna just try
So
this.
nice, and I get to have fine dine, and then it can interview someone.
Oh, this is a very casual chat. Okay, and really thank the management for providing this to us. Let's try. Oh, it's really yummy. I normally had the beef tartare, but this is something very different. Right, now let's just continue. I'd like to know, what is one of your defining moments? We're going to eat with our, talk with our
worries.
mouth, chewing food.
Yeah, I think my defining moment, I think, every time I don't want to admit that was my defining moment, because I always want to work hard to let go of the title. I think it should be Miss World Malaysia. I think until today, that title already helped me in a lot of career. But also, I've been working very hard to let go of the title. So, like, let's say acting or whatever, I need to tell them, oh yeah, I'm not Miss Malaysia or whatever. Because always when you tell them that you are from this world, they always thought that you are diva, you cannot take this role, you are not prone to all this.
Correct,
But
and the title stuck with you forever.
stuck
You
with
can't
me.
really change it.
I can't change it because whenever I go overseas, they still introduce me that I'm from there and from. But also, I sort of like because of that as well, it kind of categorized me into a genre. But again, it gave me a very unique positioning. So it created a thing where I have the title, but I wanted to work so hard to let go of the title. Yeah, I think that's every beauty
not
queen
easy.
challenge.
Yeah, I believe it's
every
not
time I say,
easy.
oh, 你係個美姐, or you are the queen. So I was like,
But
can
there are some who stuck with it for life.
which, as an actress or as a musician or as an artist, we want you to see our art.
Correct, but because you have a different perception, you have your own dream to chase after.
Yeah. So that will be my defining moment. And then until today, people still recognize me from there. But also it opened up a lot of doors for me. So I think that I could not ignore the title.
But that is one of your very good stepping stone for you, I believe.
Very good. It took me also almost 6 years to get the title. Nobody knows. I participated from small pageant, almost 18 pageant until I went UK after my law degree. I came back until everyone said that, have you lost enough? For me, I told them, I walk every step. My lawmates everyone was like, some was like, you sure or not? You gotten your law degree already? Why are you so it's like a bit degrading for them, degrading for them. So I was like, you know what? This is my dream. Let me fulfill it.
But why is it, have you lost enough? That question, it's sort of...
Because I participated almost 18 pageant and I only get the highest, only like first runner up. It's always, I'm not a winner.
But the thing is, it's the journey that counts. I always believe it's
the
not,
journey.
Yes, and the experience that you get along the way.
Yeah, and also I also understand their concern. So they thought that I'm very addicted to the fame world. But my mission was like, I just want to get into entertainment. I want to work in the entertainment line. So for me, it's not the title.
It's just a stepping stone, the opening of doors.
Opening of doors and stuff until like the last pageant, where I said that this is the end. I also need to give myself a timeline. You know. So I was like, this is the end. Then that pageant defined my whole last 10 years. That 10 years, I told them, if I get this title, I'm going to go all out. Then I'll say bye to my law first. So I need to make a decision. Because if you want to practice law, you cannot go this line. There's a conflict of interest. So we know. So I let go of that first. I went full straight into entertainment line. So I never stopped at all. And when I inside there, they'll be like very curious, why Wincci don't come out? Why? You know, I always say I'm not antisocial, just that I have my target to hit. I let go of something so prestige.
And
I need, I need to do something out. So for me, I was like, even go mama, I only go one time only. You only see me one time, I need to go back do research already. Because I was a bit lost. I was like, I need something to tie me back. So that's why I took another PhD.
Well, a very funny question. Out of so many years, how many times have you been to the mama?
Now okay lah. One year. Now better because I was like, let's save cost and go there and do meetings. So not to say mama like clubbing or let's say socializing. You don't see me to come out and social. You will always see me on set.
But how do people look at you when you're sitting in mama having a teh tarik or something?
I will go salam one. Hey, hi, khabar, apa khabar? I was like, rather than you keeping here, let's go and salam. I'll go and salam one because I'm in the Malay industry, so on set is like, I don't care who you are. Everyone on set must salam first. So we must respect the whole thing. I don't care how high you are. So we are trained that way. Even Taiwan, we need to kopong 90 degree.辛苦了. So this is my upbringing. So I'm from Malay school, I'm from all this public school. So
you still follow the culture.
I follow the culture. I try to be, but it's not me.
You can't be different. You can't be too different as well.
I cannot. And people know me because of my character. I was like, I don't want to hide lah. Soo Wincci is like that.
On top of my head, I'm still thinking, I cannot imagine it if I see Dr. Soo Wincci at Mama drinking teh tarik.
Some of them, they were like, I said, apa khabar? I will go straight. I was like, saya.
Okay.
So I was like, it's okay. If you're a leader, it doesn't mean that that doesn't define you. So I was like, anywhere, anyhow. I was telling makeup artists, if you're a great director, you go a desert. Also, people respect you. You don't need the environment to define you.
It's always good to be humble.
Just be humble.
True. And we're going to take a break and come back shortly.
Sure.
Hi, welcome back. Now we would like to hear a little bit about your childhood. What is one funny memories you have of your childhood?
Okay, my childhood, I think I was being nicknamed as Godzilla because I was the biggest girl in the class.
I cannot imagine.
I was 10 years old that time. I think I was very short as well. I was almost 50 kilo already. So that time as well, I was very dumb and I was big size.
No, don't say that.
I am. I was like, I'm the last few last. I always get the last few position in class, and I was being bullied. So I have actually my childhood is a bit dark because I was like I'm very kind of something wrong with my self-confidence. So from there, it's just that one day I just told myself I don't want to be like that anymore. Especially I grew up in a traditional environment. I just want to change myself. So that's when I start to use hard work. So I went until too extreme as well, until anorexic. So I'm a person where, when I want to do something, I can go that extreme. But the funny moment, of course, I think when they see my transformation.
Okay.
I think they were like, wow, a Godzilla towards like that. So I think it's not really funny, but it is a memorable moment for me to remind me also that, this Godzilla girl still don't give up. And then until today, only I have something like that.
That counts, that strong determination
I
as
was
well.
like, I don't want to cry every day. I used to cry, I used to blame myself, I used to blame everyone. I was like, you know what? Never mind lah.
I can't imagine that really.
Yeah, I was like, it's a very different. I don't talk that time. I have.
You keep to yourself most of the time.
I keep to myself. I cry myself every day. So I know that nowadays a lot of children are like that. So that's why a lot of cyberbullying, all these things.
School bully, especially
I understand how they feel.
Yeah.
So every time I come back, I don't even want to go to the school.
Oh my
And every time, of course, your parents will be, oh, you're okay, but actually you know that you're overweight. So sometimes it's an alarm clock on yourself. Of course, like, you don't care about them so much.
Yeah, it's just a time to wake up.
It's a time to wake up and stuff. It's just that you need to go through that. If you want something good, it's
have to fight
your
for it.
duty.
Yeah,
It's your
correct.
duty to do it. So I was like, you know what? If I keep blaming, things will change.
True.
Even you are gifted with good things, you don't polish it, it won't work. So for me, I was like, that thing told me that, I won't go back to that era.
Correct.
And again, I told that myself as well. I need to, sometimes when I give talk to students and stuff, they connect with me because I've been through that.
It's the experience that counts.
And you don't tease people. I was like, I understand how they feel.
We are all at the same level. Seriously,
Same level,
we're all at the same level. Correct.
So I know, I understand. Again, like, no discrimination.
True.
Because everyone have different physique and stuff. And you don't, like nowadays it's like, you try to categorize this girl must look like this in order to be pretty. It doesn't work. I keep telling them, you must be yourself.
Branding is not really that important now. It's more of a you set yourself a target, you work towards it.
And also, is it sustainable? I would like to say that only.
That's true.
So I was like, you just
That's
work
very good
yourself
advice.
and be healthy.
Health. Yes.
Be happy.
Yeah.
I try so hard to be, to go thin until I lost my balance. Sometimes you try too hard, you need to come back a bit.
Too extreme is also no good.
No good.
Seriously.
No good.
In fact, health is more important than anything else. Seriously.
So that was one of my memories when I'm young. And also, as mentioned, I'm from a traditional background. But also sometimes I think to myself, it is all these factors which push me even further. If I'm given a very comfortable background, very too easy life, trust me, I think I'll get married already. I'm 35 this year. I think today, like, a lot of ask me, belum kahwin ya? Belum lah.
So when are you going to get married?
Don't ask.
Okay, it's a sensitive question. Okay, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. Okay, so who is your idol or who is your mentor?
I think in as mentioned, right, if you want to mention good friends or whatever, I think everyone is good friends, But entertainment line is you come and go. You must know the reality. Like there's no like. Even entertainment, there's a phase, When I was 16 and stuff, I joined a band, and then 20-ish to 30. But my idol always, I look up with people who really achieve all the things and also set an example. Like in the Malay industry, like Dato Siti Nurhaliza. And then, of course, in let's say international stage, Dato Michelle Yeoh. You need to, kowtow to all these people, So all these people, I see how they achieve and behind the scene. Of course, we don't copy them. But I always respect all these people.
Really
no matter
respect
what
them,
they've been through and stuff, we need always a guru in front. So, best friends sometimes, we might not lead each other so far. So I always have an idol first. So that's why sometimes when the young people, if they can copy me, I let them to copy the best. So sometimes I don't want to copy someone who are too near to me because we are there already. So also I encourage them, you go and see someone who are even far forward. That's how we can pull
You
each
tend to
other.
become who you admire, I believe.
Yes, also a reference. Don't copy.
Don't copy. Just
because
be yourself.
Be yourself because everyone have a different background. Everyone have a different personality. So don't copy until bulat-bulat.
Correct. Mentality-wise, it's also different, I believe.
And also, I think I mix a lot with the back crew. Sometimes I told them, your true friend actually is the behind the scene.
Behind the scene, correct. You have a lot more to learn from them. Actually, they see a lot more behind.
Yes, I was like, I always tell the youngster, go and salam. You don't know. You see this pakcik, he is a director.
Yeah, you won't know.
They don't show.
Yeah, they don't show.
All these people are very humble.
True.
You know, I've been through a lot of things where, you know, a lot of junior, they tend to make this mistake. They only see the surface. I can say that some of them don't even need all these things already. So I was like, those good ones are those who go down to the mud.
Right. Never judge a book by its cover, which is
Never,
true. Seriously, which
never.
is true.
So even you are Godzilla, you can be a butterfly one day, or someone. So I always say that, look far forward.
Correct.
Don't just see beside you, and don't compete with anyone. Compete with your yesterday, and then just enhance yourself.
True.
Don't compete. Yeah.
You're in Spain now, I believe you speak Spanish, right?
Español, poco español.
That's very
Poco
good.
español.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak almost like 5 to 6.
Wow,
5 to
but
6, 5 to 6.
Spanish is compulsory, right?
Compulsory nowadays. I used to not speak,
Uh-huh.
but it's being pushed. It's being pushed, and Spanish is a bit same like Malay because it's from Latin. So if you know English, Malay, and Chinese,
Which
you
is
already have the
easier to
root
pick up.
already.
Yeah.
Way easier. Like
Correct,
their
correct.
automobile, soy.
It's quite similar, yeah.
It's very similar.
Yeah.
The pronunciation, of course, the
It's a
vocabulary.
beautiful language.
Is a beautiful language, and Latin market nowadays is the second most spoken language in the world as well.
You
in
can
the
teach
Europe.
me one of these days. Yeah, you can
Yeah, I
teach me.
can slowly poco a poco. I am still very bad in my
Okay,
Spanish.
okay. I believe you will pick up. You'll be a pro.
Hopefully.
Okay, okay. We'll be right back after the break. How has the pandemic affected you or your future plans?
I think even before the pandemic, it really hit us already. Because we are entertainment line, and when we're up there, we're always being slashed for the price war, for a lot of things. I remember I pushed away a lot of dramas, and I pushed away a lot of things that time. And then I risked myself to come down for production and reinvent myself. So that time as well, we were bleeding for years already. So I told myself, I was like, not to say I don't want to sustain or whatever. I must know that maybe I'm not enough. I think that maybe I'm not there yet. So I always told myself, if the thing keep bleeding or I can't really help it, I close it first. You know, Chinese, they always say that, do not burn the whole forest because of one tree. You must be very, very kind of like objective. Yep. I'm a lawyer as well.
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
got your law
graduate.
degree,
So I'm not lawyer.
Not to forget that, yeah.
They train us where I know you will sound very cruel in the professional world, but I tried before to help until you are being put down, and everything. It's like you need to sacrifice to do something. You need to sacrifice a lot, but not everything. Meaning something is wrong. So I always tell them, even business and stuff, you need to have an end point. I see people dump in money just to save it, right? But at the end, right, it will burn everything. What if? So sometimes it's like you just let go of.
You just need to know when to cut off, save as much as you can.
Yeah, and I told myself
reinvent
as well,
again.
I'm still young. As I mentioned just now, my pageant world, my education world, I keep falling a lot. But my business that time was my first time. So I told myself, I want a failure story.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I also want to see everyone's true faces because all these things is like you need to test people around. So sometimes it happened for a reason. So even the COVID, whatever, I know it's very depressing, but it's time to test your ability and the people around you. And you cannot blame them also. So sometimes I would say that it's different frequency already. So I would make a choice of why. Because every 10 years, I will come down and reinvent myself.
Yeah, because you watch and learn at the same time.
Yeah, and also sometimes if you want to do something, if people copying you, I want to let them copy the good thing.
Yeah.
So if I think that
Lead by example, yeah.
lead by example, and there's so many things for us to learn when you go out.
Yeah.
Because here it really hit my point. So I want to go out where people don't know me. I want to go and relearn.
Right.
So that's when I go down as a technician crew and all this. That's why I respect them. I know how they suffer because when I go there, I said I'm not an artist. Rap cables or rap. I work with all the men.
Which is good, which is good.
You know,
really.
I was like, I'm not an artist. I'm here. I want a job, and one day I'm going on stage. I want to know everything from scratch because I lost a lot during my concert.
You learn a lot. I admire people hands down. Yep.
I hands down. I was like, people said, why you do that? But I said, you understand first. I'm trained for that stage. Even here as well. I was
You
like,
see
no
the overall picture when you hands
overall,
on.
overall. So when you see the technician and stuff, they are the one who make you so nice.
The people behind the scene. Yep.
You must respect them. I
Yeah,
was like,
true.
on screen, on set and stuff, we already must do our homework. So always I told myself I need to do the homework. But of course I challenge myself to do more. Because for me, I love this line. And I'm doing this for, I want to set a record for Malaysia.
Uh-huh.
So no longer just for cari makan.
Yeah.
If you just cari makan, you can go off already. If nowadays, as a senior, you still want to do like that, and then, some roles I also push to the youngster already. I say, I cannot act like that already. You go.
Yeah,
because
go ahead.
some senior pull me up. That's why I have my chance
You have
today.
to do your part to actually for the next generation to come on as
that's
well.
why I do so many student talk and stuff. I know that if just me, not enough.
Yeah.
As a senior, if you lead a good way, people remember you. It's not just you just like keep on yourself. It's not just about you. It's about the teamwork.
Yeah.
It's about what everything is about a bunch of us.
And what do you think of the influencers?
I would say that they are very good trendsetter in front, okay? And also they pinpoint us, the offline world people, that the importance of the digital world. But of course, that's the first generation. As we mentioned, it used to be a lot of first generation, but still they open up for us. And then now, as we mentioned, we are going into a world of, now it's KOL, key opinion leader, so they are just opinion. But in order to justify a deeper way, we are trying to reinvent into KOE, key opinion educator. So nowadays, brand people are they want people who have the offline present certificate and people who can talk offline as well. It's just like online, I know that it's a very good world, but that's integration. Of course, those online people, they might have a lot of offline present as well. Also, the offline people nowadays are going into that. So it's always just a platform. So as mentioned, it's just
You need to be both.
You need to have both.
Yeah.
Because media, we still need them.
True.
But it's just an intervention of more platform. It's just like, music. Because I was from the music industry, it used to people, sell CD.
Yeah.
Now streaming.
No, yeah, correct.
They were fighting so hard for piracy. I was like, things are coming. Why not we just combine together? You have CDs, have CD, don't have streaming, advertising dollar.
Yeah.
So you cannot ignore. They were trying so hard to fight.
It's still the same, right? Yeah.
It's the same, but it's just a different mode. Again, I know that people don't want to change, but nowadays, just keep learning. I always told them, if you don't go in now, do you know online now there's a dark web? So if you never go online, there's not enough people to go in there. It's going to be very polluted. As mentioned, like entertainment line, if you want to make a change, go and make a change. You don't need to follow. That's just a platform. That's just a code for you. But at the end of the day, if you get the best of both worlds, you do all your homework, you score everything. You don't ignore them. I would say, and also I see a lot of talented ones because they do everything themselves. That's why I also learn from them. So, but senior also I learn from them because they have the experience. So it's a blend of both worlds.
The trendsetter actually from overseas.
From overseas.
Yeah, you started from overseas.
From overseas, but when we went there and when we saw the creator, they were like, yeah, but we also want people like that because the policy changed. You cannot because online is trying to hit offline. It's just the influencing thing. But if offline you can't perform, you forever stuck online also. I think it's the best of both worlds. So always don't ignore.
Yeah, also with this pandemic, I guess a lot of Malaysians actually change their
You have to
mindset toward
change.
this. Correct.
You have to change, and also you have to make use of that platform because it's so cheap.
I guess
now.
a lot are being forced into.
It's forced, and then it's not as hard. It's just that nowadays, like 1 or 2 years, you try to go into that. Once you get it ready, have both. Don't ignore the
correct.
offline
All of a
world.
sudden, you see everyone just open up. They start to accept all this.
Yeah, but this thing we already started 2-3 years ago, where I keep teaching, also they don't get it. Until today now, okay, we can do this already. Because I've been talking for 2 years already.
Nobody seems to know that now. And all of a sudden, with this pandemic, everyone seems to just open up and accept it.
And then when you went in there, hey, actually, it's
not that easy. It's not that hard.
but it's not that easy also. I
true.
would say that it's not as easy, but also. If you don't go in there, there will be a lot of scam already.
Nothing comes easy.
Everything
you need to put in effort.
You are slower now, but you must know because I scared you're being scammed, or I scared that you thought it's real, but it's not real. So you must be there. So it's not to say, okay, I don't go and see this, but it's there.
It's there. You
it's just
have
like
to
the
open
virus.
up your eyes.
You don't see it's there. The news is there, but you need to deal with it. You need to. It will be there, but you need to avoid or deal with it. Like the virus, we must start work already, as mentioned. We cannot just. We will be like precaution and stuff, but we know that something must take start.
Correct.
Or you stay home, also you need to do homework already. You cannot wait learning.
Also, what is the reason you think people giving up or failing?
Ego and your face.
True. I guess that is the main one actually.
Ego and face, but of course, as mentioned, you need to have a bit of ego because to push yourself out there. But you must do your homework.
You must be able to balance up, I believe.
Do your
not
homework,
too much of that.
Not too much of that, but you must know how to play your game. And also you must have more, so you have more to give. Because things when you go out, you'll be diluted. and also be humble. Attitude. In this, I think every industry, you humble yourself, you go very far.
Yeah.
you know?
Just don't think so highly of yourself, I believe. Yeah.
No, even when one day if I leave the industry, you must leave a good example.
True.
And our hope is like we how to say we achieve as a senior when the junior can, be better than us because our senior works so hard. Now don't compete lah. For us, we just want every generation to be better. So they teach us also. So when I'm old or whatever, if I see the production, I'm so proud. Rather than I'm crying at home, why like that? So I always I even pull a lot of beauty pageant people say, don't stay there already, first to go acting. Or a lot of my friends, I was like, don't stay there. So I keep
You
challenging.
must be versatile,
You must be versatile,
diversify.
and you do it as a game, so they don't feel pressured. If I keep nagging like a mom, I was like, I do it
become
first.
a pressure for them.
I also I also walk my talk. So just do it first.
Okay, well, our time is just about up. I believe we only touched on some of the ideas of what it takes to overcome challenges. I hope Winci's very own journey will serve to inspire you. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next episode. And Winci, thank you very much. We have a little token of appreciation for
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing your
Thank
views and
you.
comments today.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to have you in the program today.
Thank you so much.
It's just a little something, it's a little care pack for this
Oh,
time
wow.
now, with a little sanitizer in there.
For next episode, our guest is a man who has been through bitter experiences, who gives himself to his work, body and soul. He is the CEO of Atmosphere 360 at KL Tower. He is also the CEO and Executive Chef of Kelana Jaya Seafood Management.
原來咧嗰陣時，媽咪喺嗰陣時咧就12點已打烊嘅。我做嗰陣時唔係喺度10點鐘打烊喎。佢邊度咧？去邊度咧？去 night club 啦。從一個做地檔，做酒樓，跟住做到餐飲海鮮樓。我曾經喺80年代嗰陣時咧，做2008年咧係做最大嘅海鮮樓，做1800個人個座位嘅餐廳。呢啲咧就係可以講100年一次，或者呢啲雖然我係經過2次3次嘅經濟不景氣，但係嗰陣時嘅經濟不景氣同今次嘅完全係想像中唔到嘅，因為經過呢個 pandemic 嘅事情咧，當然係好大嘅 challenge 嘅。咁當然但係而家咧，我哋要改變，呢個世界要我哋改變，要逼我哋改變。點改變呢？